I wonder what this will do. Oh, it's the legendary Ayundaru chicken. Wait, he's pooping out eggs. I think I killed the legendary Ayundaru chicken.
People who cheat in their speedruns are hilarious because they're terrible at hiding the fact that they cheated. These are the funniest fake Minecraft speedruns. This speedrun is funny. This speedrun is fake. It's also gonna be the most infuriating experience of your entire life. They are in creative mode, and I am trying to figure out why at the top right of their screen it says remaining time an hour and a half. There is only one way we're gonna find out. The speedrunner climbs up this snowy mountain. They go back down, opening up the chat log, showing a lot of nonsense. Locating a village, teleporting themselves, suffocating in a wall, giving themselves a diamond sword, screenshotting by accident, keep inventory is on, setting the world spawn, giving themselves a tropical fish. What in tarnation? They've already been in the end? Alright, I am really on the edge of my seat now. They put themselves back into survival mode and climb back up this snowy mountain. At which point they enter a blacksmith house, and inside is a sign on the wall above a very obvious hole that says dig down random person. Again, what in tarnation? They open up the chest in front of them, and inside is a diamond sword, a tropical fish with the enchantment sharpness 255, and netherite boots. So they equip their new boots holding this enchanted tropical fish, and they just say, you know what, to heck with it, I'm gonna go down this hole. At the bottom of this hole is very clearly the end portal, and it's lit. And you know what, maybe it's a 1 in a billion chance of this actually happening, but let's just give them the benefit of the doubt here. They spawn into the end, but their momentum carries into the next dimension, and they die from fall damage. So the speedrunner respawns, at which point it is revealed that they are playing Minecraft demo mode. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the first Minecraft world record in demo mode. Guinness, get the plaque ready. Well, the speedrunner still has their inventory, so they go back up the mountain, back down into the hole. They by accident fall on a ledge, so back down the hole, and they die again. This has to be a joke. So the speedrunner respawns, and before they go back down that hole, they start breaking an oak plank. Text pops up on the screen saying big brain. I don't know what they are planning, and I don't think they know what they're planning either. They put the oak plank down, they stand on top of it, and now they're breaking it. So they break the oak plank, they never get an opportunity to pick it back up again, and they just fall right back down the hole, dying again. There is a goofy Windows Movie Maker effect on the screen, and the speedrunner is typing into the chat box a command that will give them resistance, which I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that is not gonna do a single thing. Lather, rinse, repeat here, fellas. Back up the mountain, back down the hole, tropical fish, and wait a second, I'm actually pretty surprised here. They survive. So yeah, just like that, the speedrunner is now in the end with an hour and 20 minutes left, which should be just enough time for them to beat the Ender Dragon. And they're gonna need all the time they can get, because they waste so many minutes just staring down at Endermen, provoking them, and then using the tropical fish on them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The speedrunner uses this tropical fish to defeat the Ender Dragon, and they beat the game in demo mode. I honestly thought this speedrun was just so stupid, I had to show it to you. This speedrun, everything seems very normal. Nope, never mind. What in the world are they spawning into? Yeah, they say wrong world, and then there's just a sudden cut into the next loading screen.
Oh shit, wrong world.
So the speedrunner spawns into the correct world, in a village, very lucky, but hang on a second here. They don't have a full hunger bar, so this is clearly fake. Oh, and man, what kind of sounds is the speedrunner making in their microphone? That is nasty. Well, they walk forward, entering a village house, and inside there is some believable loot. Yeah, the math checks out. This chest could be legitimate. So they get a diamond pickaxe, iron ingots, 12 obsidian, an iron sword, some bread. Things are off to a very legitimate and kind of suspicious start. The speedrunner then proceeds to massacre the villagers in front of them. I don't know why. I think I spoke too soon, because the speedrunner proceeds to scream into his microphone, followed by a very sudden cut. Just watch this.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, the speedrunner is in a completely different spot, and now they start breaking the wood in front of them. There's another cut, and all of a sudden they have stacks of wood in their inventory. They open another chest, getting more iron, an iron helmet, more bread. The speedrunner then proceeds to use their iron bucket, then they just stop everything they're doing and just stand there like a goofy goober. And if you listen to their microphone, what in tarnation did he just say?
I just hit my balls.
balls.
Yeah, after that information that no one needed to hear, there's another cut and the speedrunner is now in a duel with the Iron Golem, which leads to them dying to the Iron Golem. There is another sudden cut. They have everything back in their inventory and I guess the speedrun must go on. The speedrunner is this close to dying to the Iron Golem again until he bribes the Iron Golem with Chipotle. What in tarnation?
Yo, I'll buy you Chipotle, okay?
Somehow he does kill the golem though. Good for them. So the speedrunner creates their nether portal, lighting it and entering the end. And holy cow, the speedrunner gets very unlucky, then very lucky. As soon as they spawn into the nether, they're just getting blasted by ghasts and they are on fire. So they run away and they manage to survive with half a heart left. How lucky. And their reaction to that series of events is just so goofy. Things just get so much worse though. With literally 2 hearts left and no food, the speedrunner decides to just do all this crazy extreme parkour that they are not going to survive. And as soon as the speedrunner dies, there's some sort of weird video edit where the speedrunner is just muttering under their breath, "Life could be a dream, life could be a dream."
Life could be a dream. Life could be a dream. Whistling road.
And suddenly we are back to the speedrun. They're back in the nether like nothing ever happened. This is such a fever dream. By some miracle, the speedrunner is still alive. Still though, I don't get it. This speedrunner is just like a cat thinking he has 9 lives. The goal here in a speedrun is to find a fortress, find a bastion, but instead they decide to do this crazy bone meal clutch and holy cow, they actually do it. The downside to this is that they clutched onto a platform that is full of aggressive piglins. The speedrunner gets hit off a ledge and then before they can even die, there is another cut. What in tarnation? The speedrunner has a freak out in their microphone. It happens a second time, and on the third time when the Enderman teleports, there is this ridiculous cut with ender pearls all over the ground. What in tarnation?
Let's go! Yes! Pearls!
I don't know what just happened there. The speedrunner got very excited about how many ender pearls were just hanging out on the ground, and they by accident put a bed down, killing themselves. Then there is another sudden cut where they're just in a nether fortress. I have so many questions. Again, the speedrunner says, "I just need some blazes." They turn around, there's a blaze. I gotta put this in slow-mo. The speedrunner kills that blaze, and then there is this ridiculous cut with blaze rods on the ground in front of them, even though the blaze they just killed didn't drop a single rod. It's at this point where the speedrunner just needs to locate their nether portal to return to the end. Unfortunately though, they find themselves with 2 hearts and they're killed by a ghast. They respawn back into the overworld with all of their items still in their inventory, so they must have turned keep inventory on at some point. But even though they respawned into the nether, there's another cut. The items in their hotbar changes. I am so thoroughly confused. The speedrunner must have crafted an Eye of Ender behind the scenes. They throw it up, it goes up into the air, and then you can hear them say, "Yes, it goes down."
Let's see it. Yes, it goes down.
Buddy, it went up. It did not go down. So they begin digging down. And while the speedrunner is digging down, I just realized they have their position coordinates displayed at the top left of their screen, which is literally like holding up a flag, putting a target on his head saying, "I am a cheater." Genuinely, I'm not even sure what's going on here anymore. They are digging down for such a long time until there is a very sudden cut. And if we look back at that position coordinate at the top left, you can see that they actually had to dig back up. They were at Y39, now they're at Y58. They literally dug down too far and had to cut it out of the speedrun. This is embarrassing. Nope, never mind, because the portal that they found is just some goofy thing that they constructed. This is not a real stronghold. Sorry to burst your bubble. They cut out the loading screen. Again, another cut. Holy cow, their game audio is so loud, headphone users be warned. The dragon literally sounds like a nuclear bomb exploding. At this point, I have so many questions. The speedrunner is using some sort of ancient taekwondo methods on the dragon. They're throwing snowballs at its head. What in the world is going on? They drop lava on its head. They put a bed down. It disappears. Their plan is not going well. So they put their final bed down, exploding everything in proximity, and they die. At which point, they have a freak out in their microphone, and the speedrun is over.
Yo, what? No! No!
What in in tarnation? This speedrun starts off and everything seems very normal. I don't know what it is, but the intro is very nostalgic with the Minecraft piano and this super low quality microphone.
Okay, my new speedrun world.
The speedrunner starts off and everything is looking very normal. They spawn in a birch forest, they turn around and oh, would you look at that? It's a ruined nether portal. How lucky are they? Nope, hang on a second. That is not a ruined nether portal. Just listen to what this goober is saying.
Oh, no way! For the new 1.20 update, they added a new trial ruined nether portal.
Okay, so they found the trial ruined nether portal, the newest 1.21 update. I'm a little out of the loop here, but I guess this is a new update. They open up the chest, they find a breeze rod, a heavy core, obsidian, golden chest plate, and it sounds weird to say, but yeah, a breeze rod is now a part of the game. So the speedrunner does craft the mace, one of the new legitimate Minecraft weapons. And yeah, blah blah blah. They got enough obsidian to fill the portal, light it, and enter the nether. Everything is looking very normal here. The nether loading screen looks good. They spawn in, everything looks good until they turn around. What in tarnation is that? Yeah, according to the speedrunner, after their freak out, they call this the new Basalt Village. Can someone do a fact check? Is this actually a new update to 1.21? And I just need to point out, I love the fact that they are going so far to act for this, that they have the courtesy of opening the gate and closing it behind them. So they enter this Basalt Village house, opening the ender chest, finding full netherite gear. How convenient. And their reaction is just ridiculous.
No way, a blacksmith! Oh my god!
After they discover this amazing loot, they waste like a whole minute reorganizing their inventory. This is just ridiculous. They enter another building, which according to them is supposed to be the blacksmith or weaponsmith equivalent, and they call it the totem smith. But the villager in the totem smith house is literally a farmer. The speedrunner opens up the chests, revealing a bunch of totems of undying, more totems of undying, and seeds?
The wheat seed, the rarest item in the game.
I have no idea why this speedrunner is freaking out about seeds. Can someone help me to understand here? There are a lot of new features here. The vault garden with 64 trial keys in a chest. Okay, hold it right here. Hear me out. This is actually a very creative and silly way of cheating. I'm just gonna put that out there. Alright, enough of this nonsense. The speedrunner enters into the end portal. Whether this is legitimate or not, I have no idea. Never mind, I take that back. They spawn into the end and there are blocks leading to the end island. This is not legitimate. And if you thought this couldn't get any worse, it does. The speedrunner is doing all of this goofy parkour. They have a minecart track that leads into the end portal. The dragon is dead. They're saying trick shot in their microphone, but they miss. They don't get into the minecart. And yeah, just like that, they beat the game. This was such a ridiculous speedrun. They're yapping in their microphone about how this is record time, but buddy, there is no timer on your screen. This speedrun is Gordon Ramsay? What? Yep, Gordon Ramsay spawns in a jungle forest. He is climbing up a tree. This man is a maniac. He gets this apple from the top of the tree, eats it, talks about how juicy it is, and then suddenly, don't ask me how, Gordon must have been in creative mode. He gets into a helicopter. Is he using mods? This is just shameless. Well, Gordon lands into a village. He probably needs beds to kill the dragon, right? Gordon steals a potato from a villager. Then all of a sudden, Gordon is going crazy. He travels down into a ravine by rope. Is rope even a thing in Minecraft? I can't believe that this guy is going into creative mode like this. And then all of a sudden, just like that, he finds himself in the stronghold. Come on. Cutting footage out of your speedrun? Nope, never mind. It is not the stronghold. I have never actually seen this structure in Minecraft before. He finds a chest in this structure that has rotten flesh in it. He begins eating it. Gordon is so desperate, getting very, very sick. At this rate, he is not gonna get the world record. Don't ask me why, but he returns back to the village. Very strange speedrunning choice. He's crafting food, villagers and illagers are going at it, and then Gordon just flees the scene and runs away. Probably one of the worst speedruns I have ever seen in my entire life. Gordon Ramsay, you are an idiot sandwich. The way this speedrun starts off is just so goofy, but yeah, the speedrunner starts their Walmart Great Value-esque timer. They switch tabs going into Minecraft. Minecraft. The speedrunner says that they just started a new Minecraft world, but come on, they are selecting the last slot on their hotbar. There is a chest just hanging out in the middle of nowhere. There's rotten flesh on the ground. Buddy, you clearly have played on this world before. And I think the worst foul here of all is the fact that they are using a tablet to play the game. Usually, I would not include a speedrun like this in my videos because it is just infuriating to watch someone play on a tablet, but this one is just so ridiculous I had to show you. Well, anyways, they approach the ruined nether portal. They open up the chest, literally unable to click on the chest. This is what I mean. Inside, netherite tools, netherite gear, enchanted golden apples. What in tarnation? And their overhyped reaction followed by silence as they slowly bring the items from the chest into the inventory is so goofy.
Oh my god, it's another right armor!
They spend so much time organizing their inventory and then they waste even more time bringing the obsidian into their hotbar. This is just so painful to watch. Even their Minecraft skin has like drool all over his face. The speedrunner puts 2 obsidian blocks down, but in order to fill in the portal in the top part of it, they need to get more blocks. So they try breaking this netherrack, but they don't have a pickaxe. Despite all this cheating, they're unable to pick up any block at all. So they backtrack, picking up some dirt, literally unable to jump over a block of water. They get back to the portal. They put the dirt block down and it's not helping them. They can't even jump onto the dirt block they just put down. So they go back over the water, getting another dirt block. And what in the world? I just noticed now. How long has that end portal been there in the distance? They get another dirt block. They go back to the portal. They literally are having difficulty jumping onto this block. And by some miracle, they do complete the nether portal. There is just one problem. They don't have flint and steel. So they turn around and gee, I wonder what this chest is doing all the way over there hanging out alone, all dressed up with nowhere to go. At which point the speedrunner vocally says, what is that chest over there? They open it up and there is no flint and steel, just ender pearls and blaze rods. And if you listen to their microphone, they don't even know what an Eye of Ender is. Listen to what they are saying.
Oh my god! Yes! I can make ender, I can make it, ender, Eye of Ender.
At the speed of a snail, the speedrunner crafts blaze powder, Eyes of Ender, and then they slowly turn around and go, wait, is that the...
Wait, is that the ender? Whoa.
They don't even know what the portal is called. So all of this begs the question. If their goal was just to use this end portal hanging out in the middle of nowhere, what was the point of wasting all of my time going back and forth for the dirt block? And then again, at the speed of a snail, this goober is filling the portal with eyes. They enter the end. Unfortunately, as soon as they enter the end, they spawned underground in the end island, which means they need a pickaxe. And they're so bad at cheating that they didn't think that far ahead. At which point the speedrunner says this.
Okay, I have to go to the bathroom, guys. I'll be back.
At which point there is an awkward silence and a very sudden cut where the speedrunner suddenly has all this experience points and the dragon's health bar is just gone. The speedrunner's reaction to what happened, something they clearly did, is so fake. This is literally worse acting than a CW TV show. And yeah, just like that, the dragon is gone. They jump into the portal. They beat the game. I guess their timer malfunctioned and it said 0.3 seconds. And again, their reaction is just so goofy.
0.3 milliseconds? That's a new record. I bet Dream is so jealous of me right now. Oh my god.